Welcome back, guys. Today's day 2. Everything's taped along the wall, taped, and the nails are spotted. So we're gonna go through and hit all the butt joints, all the flats, and the nail over all the corners the second time. I'll show you guys what I did on those corners. And the tool I used was this thing right here, but somebody stepped on it and broke it. So this is a 3-inch Tape Tech inside corner tool. I use it for the applying tape and for the first coat. So what I did was I applied mud with my corner roller. Then I took this, wiped it down, and then if you do a really clean job with this on both sides and you cover the tape really good, then you don't need to touch this corner again. You just need to feather out this edge right here. I stay back about 1 inch from the corner, and then this edge also stay back about 1 inch from the corner, because the corner is perfect right now. The tape is covered, you don't need to do anything. So I'll show you a little close-up of what that looks like. You can see right here there's a little lip on the side that you need to feather out. For the first coat, I always use a red dot multi-purpose. I use it for my taping, and then I use it for my first coat. It's just really strong. And then I'm going to show you 2 different ways, which is for a DIYer, which is really easy. So 10-inch knife, tray. That's how I do my flats. You can do this. This is try not to go wider than the actual flat. It's right here. It's about 6 to 5 inches. Hit once. There's some boogers there. And that's it. When I hit it, I still want to see a little bit of daylight through there because it's getting hit again. I don't want to build it out so far that makes a bump. And you're barely pushing on this butt joint. I always run my knife down the side. So with my 10-inch knife, I just go over it like that. You're only covering the tape with this coat. That's all you're doing. You're not trying to flatten it out or anything. You just want to make sure there's a good amount of mud on the tape. There you go, the tape's covered. Just feather out this edge, then I'll go through and feather out that edge. That's it. It doesn't have to be perfect. Got another right here. Try not to go out wider than 10, 12 inches on this coat. See right there, just apply it. Clean up the edge. I can see the tape a little bit right here, so it's not enough mud right there. There you go, just wipe it on, feather it. Sometimes I just leave the mud on the knife while I'm working it in, so you're not taking off too much. There you go. You can see the tape is nice and covered right there. So the next coat, I'll come out another 2 inches, and then the final coat, I'll come out even more. I also do my butt joints like this. It's a really easy way for DIYers to do butt joints. Just if you want a nice even amount of mud on there, nice straight both sides. Just look at that, look how those professional drywall guys, those professional mudders, and then they're applying it with a knife. They're using a knife like this and they're just applying it nice and even. It looks a lot easier than it is, but this is a really easy way that you can do this. Those rollers are really cheap. You can get them from Tape Tech, sell them on Amazon. So I just go through and just do that. You're only covering the tape right now. Look how easy that was, just applied it with the roller. So yeah, I just take my roller, it's a 4-inch roller, put it right in the mud. It doesn't have to be super runny where everybody's I could hear the guys through the comments saying, oh, it's too runny, it's gonna shrink too much. This is not that runny. Look how it just grabs onto that roller. This is not that runny. You guys need to chill. So you can see it's all nice and clean. You just see the tape. So there you go, just apply it right there. That's just goes on like butter. Like I said, I know a lot of pros are gonna be like, oh, just use a box on it. Those boxes are not that easy to use. I use them, but I don't do, huge job. Right here, look at that. How long did that take? Look how straight that is. Perfect amount of mud. I'll take my handy dandy 2-step. You gotta get one of these if you're doing any mudding. Keep my tray, you really don't need too much mud in there, but also watch the curvature of the knife, make sure it's curved the right way. Bring it up a little bit into the corner and just pull it down. I don't know how much easier you can get. We're talking to homeowners, DIYers, people that never done this and they're trying to tackle a job like this, like a garage or a bedroom with new drywall. So this is really easy, just apply it right there. Nice and even, because a lot of times people have problems applying a nice even amount of mud. It's super easy, you just go through, just wipe it down. You don't have to push too hard. See right there? It's Really perfect amount of mud. So that's the way you should be putting it right there. For the next coat, I have a bigger roller. It's an 8-inch roller. You can apply the mud on the next one, but I'll show you in the next video. And then the final step that I do here is I take my 6-inch knife. I'll show you guys. Knock it down. So basic from the bottom. So this is how I grab the mud right there. Just not too much mud. And I take my knife and I lay it down slowly. And then slowly keep laying it down more until you get all the way to the top. See how it applies the mud on there? And then you just wipe it down. I'll show you one more time. So let's say this set of nails right here. So anybody can do this. I know it's gonna take a few runs like this to do it, but right there, you have to have the mud on the edge. So you put it on the edge right there and you lay your knife down. Slowly lay it down. You get to the top, you're all the way flat. See, almost all the mud's gone. And then you just wipe it down, and then from the bottom up. Super simple. That's considered the second coat. So see you in the next one.